Hello everyone and welcome again to another session of Labyrinth.os. Today we're going to explore what's on the other floors of the dungeon. So let me just check something first. Okay, yeah. And here. Okay, done. Share the string everywhere. Okay. I was having trouble sharing the string. Okay, let's see. So I still don't know what the heck is the masked person that appears every time I leave the subconscious talking about when it says that a certain amount of circles have already passed. I haven't yet found a relevant amount of any relevant number that would be connected to that. But maybe it will become relevant when we finally reach something that breaks the first circle. So yeah, let's go. Let me see. Okay, we can go to the second floor and then get a shortcut to the third floor elevator and then go to the 10th floor. Yeah, that's going to be the right shot to go for. By the way, something that really confuses me is that in Brazil we don't have the first floor, like the ground floor of a building is not considered the first floor. We just call it the ground floor. So actually, every time I think about the first floor, I have to remember that it's not the first floor for me. The first floor is supposed to be the ground floor. Yeah, my brain always bugs out when I go from the like what you mean the ground floor to the second floor of the labyrinth. Hey, come on, how you doing? I hope you're doing okay. Oh, fuck! I really think let's start the screen because it can cause a huge amount of problems. No! Oh, I hate when it does that. Okay, let's see. Where we take this turn? No, let's go. So we're taking through to the back. Okay, yeah. There's that. Ah, it's so low. Okay, I was lucky I was not the cave fight. Why did it hit so low? Okay, yeah. Okay, now I just need to cross that. But then maybe I should visit the forum later to sell some of the programs I'm getting. Because this way I can make some money. Because those healers actually drop consistently the priest program. So yeah, since I already have one, I don't need any more copies. So it becomes a good way to farm some money. Let me see. Yeah, let's do some healing against all of that. Yeah, I'm getting way more adept with this game, so I'm becoming able to more rapidly take decisions. And I'm already able to plan some routes, so that's good. Like, I think that's really good to learn on those kinds of first-person dungeon crawling games. Is that you have to really learn to route your adventure. Like, you can't just I can't just walk willy-nilly without having a plan of how to return, how to get to certain places. Like, you can, like, you have to explore. It's always best, especially in these kinds of games that have secret passages. You have to explore to find secrets, etc. But it's important not to always something interesting to find, so I have to go. I forgot, I believe it's tech. Okay, I already used the thing. Okay, let's go for tech. Yes. Let me check on my archetype just to check what I have. Okay, what I need. Strength, agility, endurance. Okay, it's endurance that needs to be raised. Okay, I already have 10 attack, 15 attack. Okay. Oh yeah, no, I can raise attack until I have 15. Okay, then after that I can just get the options. So yeah, attack and endurance. Looks like I'm some kind of Vanguard type. Vanguard, like I don't actually pull aggro, but I can counter aggro. So I don't know how to exactly define that, but like a Vanguard character is a character that goes in the front of your party. So it's a character that pulls aggro for themselves, so they can actually prevent the more squishy members of the party from getting completely obliterated by the stronger enemies. Because the Vanguard itself is not a specific mode, it's more of a position. But because their primary role is not the character in any fight. They are the offensive, that are the main damage dealers. They can be both physical or magical attackers, but that doesn't prevent them from backing any archetype actually. Then you have the controllers. Controllers are the characters that are going to prevent the enemy team from fighting at their best. Like, it doesn't mean that they are going to use debuffs or etc. Like, generally it comes in the form of debuffs, but there are many ways to play as a controller. So it's going to depend on the systems the game has. Like for example, certain controller type characters can just affect turn order, like they literally controlling the turn order. Or some other controller type characters can actually mess around with the terrain, etc. Like a game like Arabian, it's Arabian Night. I don't remember, but yeah, there's a game on the Super Famicom that controlling the alignment was a very important part of the game. So those are the kinds of characters that work as controllers. Then there is the support. Oh, great lift, okay. That's a different kind of thing. Oh, is that the thing that's going to take me to the other circle? The electric elevator is here. It looks like it's no longer working. Is this perhaps what we're looking for? Unfortunately for you, this lift will no longer move. For its creator is gone. Let's talk to Saras. Hello, Saras. Okay, now what can I do? But yeah, the support is what supports sound like the are characters that have support abilities. Some can be healing, some can be stealth attacks, some can be okay. That lift has been broken for as long as anyone can remember. A forgotten relic from long ago, just like its creator. But with Labyrinth.os, yes, they say nothing is fully forgotten. And so the memories ensures all things persist one way or another. This memory must have stirred something within that statue. Only for it to awaken as a false Pygmalion. The Galatea who so deeply wished he was his forgotten creator. Like the broken lift, the real Pygmalion has been dead for a long time. It's not only one, another ghost haunts Letty. The Black Priestess in mine. Her followers remain ignorant, they are asleep. In regards to you, there is something I'm curious about. If you are to struggle against labyrinths, then would you say labyrinths are your enemy? Yes. A conspirator of labyrinths. And for those who conspire against them, one must dispel their illusions, right? The ghost of the Black Priestess is but one such illusion. True change does not come about without resistance. The drones will have to learn that they are living within an illusion. There is another version of the story with the golden bird, you know? In it, a young girl is tasked with bringing a covered birdcage through the labyrinth. Within that birdcage is said to be the golden bird. But she is told not to check inside the cage. For if she attempts to prove whether the bird is alive or real, then she will never leave the labyrinth. This place, they say birds with golden wings can be seen from here. Though, to my surprise, I have seen none since coming. However, because this is one of the highest points in the labyrinth, many other things can be seen below us. The bodies of water that make up Letty, streams of memory, the cities of Dante underneath, where many come and go, and the pit of Abaddon below all, where the same thing inspire Irish out from. and towers over the rest of Labyrinth.os. That spire reaches upward from the abyss of the third circle. No observable entrance, no path leading to it. I've heard it is there that machine called the Moloch system is kept. And that machine, they say, is controlled. The one called the Princess of Labyrinth. Have you heard of that name before? Whenever I look at that spire, I get very uneasy. I have a great feeling that as we travel deeper in, we will be drawn closer and closer to that tower, engulfed by its shadow. Here, I found this laying around here. Obtained Shizo key. Ah, I can open the secret passage. This is all that's left of the true Pygmalion. Show it to the one who resides in the Black Priestess' chambers, and they will open the way further into the labyrinth for you. However, if you look inside the bird cage to reveal that bird is dead, such a thing can have consequences. Do you understand? Carefully consider what we have discussed today. It is fate, conviction, that has the greatest power here. If the drones stop believing, then something may happen. We shall meet again. For certain. Sarah's left. Okay, yeah, this bird tale reminds me a lot of the Orpheus tale about believing in the promise of the gods. Might be related, or might be something else, but it's similar to the concept of fate, what Sarah is explaining. And so Sarah is a seraph? Nothing worth keeping. Okay, I want to test something before talking to the priestess, and I want to check if I can interact with the passages. Okay. Where was the passage I saw last time? Fuck, I have to mark it on the map. Those goblins here. They no longer move. But yeah, as I was explaining about the roles, like the support abilities, and the final role is the Bastion. That's the character that's going to take the punches. Like the character that is going to brace for damage while everyone else is fighting to cause damage. The final most unique of the roles is the specialist. Unlike any of the other characters, the specialist is supposed to be a class that doesn't focus on the specific systems of combat. Instead, they have a approach that interacts with the other systems in the game. For example, you have a game with a crafting system, a character that has crafting as one of the main abilities, is going to be called a specialist. And you note those those 5 rolls are not set in stone, like a character can do multiple rolls. They can even have a variable roll depending on how the game system and mechanics work. So yeah, there's a lot of opportunities to change stuff around. The worst part, I don't have anything that can cause enough damage to kill anyone with spear. Yeah, let's go. I think good for shooting works really well. Fire. Why is it so hard to express these now? I was waiting for it way better before. Maybe it's something related to with my text bar? I don't know how the calculations work. But yeah, a Vanguard, as I explained before, since there's different roles, a Vanguard is not always going to be a Bastion. Like, that doesn't necessarily need to be. What characterizes a Vanguard is simply the role of being in the front line. So, Vanguards are generally going to be taking damage, but they can interact with damage in different ways. I don't necessarily need to be someone that is very good at taking damage, but someone that actually interacts with damage. Someone that can steal health, for example. Someone that can use counters. Someone that has an extremely high evasion. Like, the tank is a character that is generally characterized by having extremely high health or defense, so damage they take is going to cause that much trouble as other characters. But it doesn't necessarily mean that okay, let's see again. They don't necessarily need to take character to being very good at surviving. Like, there's a lot of games where there are systems that prevent that, like games that have percent damage, attacks that cause percent damage, for example. And that's where certain variants of tank come, like the offensive tank, that there is a tank that has high damage, so they're supposed to be hurting blows. There are a lot of Vanguards for that category, but there's also evasion tanks, and they generally come in the front line, but they don't necessarily can have high health. Like, the evasion tanks can counter, not counter, parry tanks. So they can deny damage by having an ability that allows a chance to simply deny the whole damage they take, or they can just simply evade damage completely by being so fast that the enemy can't catch them. I forgot where was the other was so. Okay, let me just get some help first. That's already making it. Like, there's a game called Berserk. That's the game is super fun. Like, it was mainly made for mobile, but for mobile phones. But it has it's a solitary game where you have RPG mechanics on top of it. So there's for super specialized classes, super specialized classes, and one of them that have like it focus on a single type of energy generation, but they have extremely powerful ability from that type of energy, but they generate that kind of energy, but they also have very weaknesses. So what happens? Oh, for fuck's sake! Why is everyone security probably so low? And one of the first classes is literally called the Vanguard. And the Vanguard in that game has an extremely good set of armor generation abilities. Like they have an exclusive armor generation tree, so they get a better mana cost for every amount of armor they get. And in exchange, they get a also like on top of that, they have an ability that allows them to destroy lose some of their armor to damage enemy cards. But in exchange, they don't get any resources from the cards destroyed. So it's an important part of the gameplay is knowing how to balance that, because especially they are not very good at having abilities that can destroy cards indirectly. So, and a lot of status effects that they can impose on themselves can actually make cards extremely hard to break, or cards extremely dangerous to stay on screen, like Poison or Rage that increase the amount of hit damage gives. So unless you are able to very rapidly remove those cards, you're not going to have a lot of effects. Especially because since they only generate one kind of mana, they are really going to be stuck with defensive spells most of the time. So a good example of that is that there's a character that you face early in the game that is the Scorpion. It is a zombie Scorpion that has a bunch of abilities focused on poisoning you. Where the hell is that? Okay. Okay, I think it's around there. It's around here, but I don't remember where. Oh, I found it. Okay. But I think I will have to go really fast. Oh no! I think I found a way. And since poison pierces through armor, unless you get a good way to deal with the poison cards fast, especially because Berserk will continue alongside with poison, you are really going to have to. You're really going to lose a lot of good rounds for that enemy. Even if you like have a good set of abilities, etc., the likelihood of you finding yourself in a winnable situation from turn 1 is extremely high. Like, it's not as frustrating in this game because you're trying a run is extremely fast, so yeah, like whatever, like you lost a run At this point, you just start a new one. Like you lost at most 10 minutes. Let's see. That's poisonous. That's a little chat. Ah, why the hell is it only 1 damage? Lucky. Yeah, it's a two-way, okay. I want to kill those guys fast, I don't want to have to do it. Everyone's secure, so up down extensively. There's a sigil here. Maybe I should come back later. Okay, yeah, I have to talk to the priestess first, okay? Okay, I think I'm on the way to the throne. Let's just go to the throne. I think the elevator is going to end up really close to that, so yeah, it's good to go there first just to get the items and get and try to get first on the thing here. Ah, why is it so low? I know it's random, but like, it just rolls badly the whole game. People. I know it's my part to leave, but I'm a bouncer. Yes. Thank you. Okay, let me see. If I'm not mistaken, the shop that buys my stuff is in front of the unconscious. Let me just check. Yeah, it's in here. How come I sell it to... Oh no, not that. Think so? No, but I'm good. I don't want to. Bottom. Welcome to the farm. What you're looking for today? Okay, thank you. You want your start such programs? They sort of work like metal lines. I believe this one isn't also. No, it's just some materials, thank you. I can't use it yet. Where is the one that bought my stuff? Was it you? Who's my fellow? Ah, yes. Okay, yeah. Let me find the thing. Oh, I can sell the stuff that I have equipped. Oh, it's because I don't have the knife anymore. Oh, that explains it. Yeah, that explains it. It's the second equipment. Okay, I'm not going to sell equipment right now. I don't want to go that way. Yeah, thank you. Okay, let me see. What we have here. Let me check if there's something interesting in the back. It's so expensive. Let's test it. There you go. Margarita coming out. So what's going on? Oh. Where's my advice? Well, the info is pretty steady here. It's something you'd expect, right? But I'd recommend my specialty. Sister. Drones can get enough of this, even though they are not supposed to. Don't care. So what's going on? Talk to you. Your travelers. Have you seen Big Silver Axe before? I ranked one the other day. But they ran away before I could even give them a wave hello. I'm looking for a cat. To catch one, you may guess. When they got here fast enough. I hear that witch has been spotted around here. You know, Mirror Witch? Some say she's the last of the cartographers. Others say she's something else entirely. Well, one thing I know for sure about her. If you ever run into her, don't ever ask her for help. The contracts she makes people sign are totally devious. That guy who was working with her looking for cartography tools or something. Disappeared for a while, but when did he turn up? It was like someone had run a chainsaw through him. Totally was his stuff. I love hanging out here. Number 1. So what's going on? You looking for anything? You want my advice? Well, the gin and tonic is pretty standard here. It's something to respect, right? But I recommend my specialty drinking Sister Who. The drums can get enough of this one. Even though they're not supposed to come here. Okay, looks like I'm not getting anything new. But I know I have to find Quicksilver Egg and Cartographer's Tools. Thank you. Okay, I wasted a ton of money on nothing. Oh, that's new. Have you seen it? That four-legged giant? Sometimes in a new moon, it appears around here. Catch a glimpse of its green gaze and it will completely scramble you. That is a tier 3 ailment. Only the White Witch, a hospital or a corrector can heal that one. Okay, yeah, that's interesting to hear. Found something. It's probably one way, but let's go to open it first. Yeah, it's one way. Okay, looks like I'm going to find something interesting. Obtain upgrade eye. Okay, let's see. Oh no, I'm using the wrong character. Fuck. Okay. Oh, there's no way to cancel it. It's okay. It's not going to bite me in the ass or anything. around kissing the walls. Welcome. I'm just a game shop here. Come back later. I have something very interesting. See you, friend. Okay. There is a passage in there that I still haven't found a way to reach. Unless there is a teleporter on the other side, let me check something. So yeah, let's go back to the base. Especially because I have to heal and save. Thank you, Sprite. First floor. Go to the white way first because I am most expecting the drones to go if I kill the princess. So let's first try to get things right. Yeah, okay. Thank you, princess. Here's now which. Let me see, return, I don't have any. Let's get one just for safety. Thank you. I think I have enough to create another doll. Let's store values for now. Let's create another doll. Let's just go back, get some memory of it. Let's say positivity first, then we don't know what we're going to use. Which one? 5,000? Being allocated. Welcome. Friend is waiting to be awakened. Okay, so I already have another tonight. I believe I is it correct or does it oh no, it's correct. This is of the doll. Let's expand it. Yeah. So I removed the nurse. So I probably need to replace values with someone that's good at cleaning. Bullet, which if I'm not mistaken is good at elemental damage. And the psychic detective is good at buffs, if not mistaken. Buffs, defensive buffs. And Bondage Paladin is good at causing heavy damage. Kind of expensive to equip, but okay, currently I don't know if I should get another healer or not. Okay, let's get the spirit detective. No? Okay. My favorite is still the second one. But it's because of the hair color. But let's see what colors we have. Ah, fuck. I fucked up. And I forgot to save before doing that. Stupid. But it's okay. Not a bad choice. Okay, let's see. Let's go high int. Okay, so we called values in Alicia, Romax, let's see. What's the name of the protagonist of El Viento? Anette. Fun party. Okay, I need to get some programs for you, but I don't have enough money for that now, and I don't want to go to the trouble of unequipping. I forgot to save. Okay. No, I should save using a net for after I deal with the priestess. Yeah, I know, 15 cycles, I know. The lady's in mourning, and so she's refusing our audiences. You showed in Shizuki. I see, and it's just like the lady said. She has been awaiting a messenger. The lady would like to meet with you. Come forth and present yourself. Okay, I must expect that was the program to encounter. That's it. Okay, nothing here. Let's talk to her. Welcome. I am the Black Priestess. Are you the messenger I foresaw? You should heard the Chizuki. I see. So that was Pygmalion's fate. At one time, he was the only one who lived in Late. First he built me, then he built the others who reside here. He's been around longer than any of us. If I'm remembering correctly, there was a lift near the studio. It is to be able to take travelers between the first and second circles. But it broke down one day. Only Pygmalion knew how to work it. So only he could fix it. He came back, you know, in the shape of one of his art pieces. An uncanny replica. Even if his form was different, I knew it was him. His memory. So I asked him to fix the lift for us. But something must have gone wrong for him to destroy it further, and then begin to dismantle the floors above us. Regardless, I must thank you for bringing me this evidence. I know you didn't kill him. I must believe you didn't. That's my fate. You are heading to Knossos, correct? So you will need to cross over the second circle. Even if the lift no longer works, there is another way. If you keep traveling further below, There is a gate at the bottom of the letter. Though I am unsure if it can open without her song, still it is worth a try. I'll give you my blessing. Obtain blessing key. There is a curse I place on basement floor 5 that makes it difficult to traverse. That blessing should protect you for your way to the gate. You have a power of swords, don't you? That man, he has the very same power you do. The one they call the White Matador. Everyone in Labyrinth.os is waiting for him to return. For if he does, then they say that all suffering within Labyrinth.os will end. Do you think such a story is true? Let's say yes, I don't know anything. They say the White Matador will come in the shape of a human. Flesh and blood. But a living human? No one in the labyrinth has ever seen one before. Whether he brings ruin or an end to suffering, one thing is for certain. It is his destiny to kill the Minotaur. And so the question remains, are you the same horned idol bound to the main story? If you too cross over to the second circle of the labyrinth, then you will have to come face to face with your nature. That is the trial ahead of you. However you choose to approach it, farewell. You and I will meet again someday. Idol of the Labyrinth. You whose shell shares the memories of my shell. Has that part of you finally come to? That part of you that sings? I am me, and I can only ever be me. I am a part of the key which restart the word egg, a ghost of the one they call the navigator of the labyrinth. And if you are willing to accept that you and I are but the same, then I can become a part of you as well. Obtain the right hand Stravaganza key. Yeah, something really weird is happening. Let me see. Yeah, there don't seem to be any new secret places to find letter. So what can we do? We didn't have to fight any boss fight. So let's go to the subconscious and try to give Annette a skill. Okay, I'm really curious if we can defeat the Legion. Maybe we should try it. Like, I'm a little stronger. Like, I think the main issue I have is that I don't have any ability to deny damage in the group. Like, I have a barrier, but it takes lots of turns to set up for everyone. So, okay, let's get anything. I know that what I got from the princess was the ability to get through the cursed teleporter trap, but I want to check something. Like the second ability seemed to have some significance. The second key. So let's just go. Like it's not that far away from the fifth floor elevator, so it's going to be a fast track. And this way I can give Annabelle. Oh, I forgot to assign Annabelle the AP. Annabelle, no, an F test. I didn't have anything to cook either. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Okay, we got I really have trouble with Minecraft. Let's see. Okay. Draw is actually pretty good. Yeah, let me check what attack, endurance, level 5, and some. Okay, so it looks like the main objective is that they focus on generating energy. So yeah, they're good. It's really good for mages. I'll go for draw simply because assuming for enemy is actually very useful. I ever wanted to miss it so much. Unless there's no damage in the weapon. No, not that. Forgot to equip an act with stuff. Okay. Oh, I have a bunch of extra problems. Oh, that's actually good. Okay, let me see. Okay, so they might be good. Let's also get priest. Probably need something a big deal than actually okay, that is actually promising. Well, yeah, okay, so it doesn't do anything yet. Maybe I can farm some money on the farm. Quite a little. Bubble truffle. Like the enemies on the farm don't give any XP though. Oh, thank you, Sarah. I see she was not to peer into the bird cage. In some respects, perhaps the bird was never dead. You did meet with the Black Priestess, after all. Maybe the dolls are vessels for the memory. But what of the dolls that have been forsaken by memory? The Black Priestess lived, despite all odds. Is that true for the other machines here? All the other things that Daedalus built? Oh no, it's Daedalus Tower! If you know Martian, know the meme. I do wonder. We are already Minotaur. With the blessing key, you should be able to traverse the floor below us. And somewhere further down, there's a gate that opens into Styx. The other river opposite the Flatter. And one of the entrances to the second circle. Will we meet each other there again? The hunch I feel is that we will. If I am to guide you, that is. So let us see what path you take to get there. Feel. Sarah's left. I hope there's another quicker way to access the farm that doesn't involve me having to sacrifice save point in there. Great, okay. Let's go. Let's go first. I'm not trying to end the encounter happily because my objective is to kill as much prizes as possible into the encounter. Now I realize he's doing nothing to them. I'm wasting mana. Check what what and I think just check. Okay, and I can do katanas, knife, of feet, protection and option. So I can get the knife. Grab knife. The hammer, okay, I think the better one is going to be rock knife. I need some more money though. Full of access. By the way, I should also put the whole base Shin Megami Tensei game under rotation. I should put other Megami Tensei inspired games under rotation. Like I have some games that are really good. I just need another encounter, please. The encounter rates in this place is so low. Everywhere else is kind of like average encounter rate, but in here that I want to get one because it's so low. Okay, yeah. Let's just do it. Yeah, okay. Anything left? And the next venture is to stay on window too. By the way, Aya is going to be missing my party simply because Aya has a spell that allows me to escape fights. And anyone that has played RPGs for long enough knows how important that kind of thing is. Not even joking. The fight against no, because they are really. Yeah, actually, that's a very good way to grind. Okay, let's see. Let's get the hook time. Yes. Let's see what armors can I get. I can get parts for now. Armor and shield. Okay, none of that is usable, so yeah, I had to go to the outfit shop to get something. But thank you. Save the comedian knife because I need to give it to Aya. Oh yeah, let me do something. Let me give Aya the comedian knife back. And let's give the serpent knife to Annette. Like, the same object is so cheap that it's actually not really that much of a way to use it instead of their attacks. Since it can constantly hit better if I get the knife. So let's see how much I need for the outfit and options. Okay, traveling, lab suits. Switch from light bulbs, one slot. This is static. Oh, that's actually good. Okay. Let me. Oh, you can't buy my. Oh, that's unique. Okay. Options. Cutting arrow, horse skill, guns and bolts. Lowers agility but increases defense. Beating rods. Peppers. Okay, frightening arrow and firm spectacles are good choices for my mages. Okay, I need to find this one more time. Thank you. Let me. Okay. Can I equip a outfit on that? Nope. The outfit seems to be unique. But yeah, something fun about playing with RPG roles, for example, is that you have certain expectations of what a role in the RPG is based on what a character expected to do in a game. For example, in a game where you have like a single character, generally those roles need to be self-sufficient. Like a game like Seventh Saga, for example. Seventh Saga is extremely lenient with certain stuff related to classes. So your classes will have, like all of the classes will have a lot of abilities and tools, except for two of them, like the robot, let's detect thing, and the alien will me, because their main shtick is that they lack the equipment, but they make up for that with having very high stats for the game. Like they have the best such growth in any character. Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. Just has things like Will just does a lot of things. Like Will is stupidly strong. If one should have a very easy time going through the game and to the other parts of the game, just pick Will. Not even a joke, Will go to town on people. So much so that fighting, you could guess he has this apprentice that stole this that's not tablets. I forgot the name of the fucking MacGuffin. It's a rune. Let's just oh yeah, they're unique. They even have the same stats, but they're different. Oh, that's interesting to save. Okay, I'll save it for later. Okay, let me get spectacles. That is working fine. Let's actually check again what can let it equip. And that can equip options. Maybe I should actually outfit protector and options. Maybe I should actually get one option that I can use in the armor slot. Okay, let's see. Pigeon Rock, makes up a bird for defense and agility. Striking iron, okay, let's make a netting fucking tank. Thank you. just one more fight with those coins, and then we are going to continue the adventure. Okay, as I was talking, so like every one of the other members of the other characters in the game, they are pretty much self-sufficient. Like even if not everyone is going to have like, access to any magic, they at least have access to certain buffs or abilities that help them survive longer. Like the main, I forgot the name of the generic knight guy. He has some extremely good buff spells that will allow him to survive longer than most other characters. Also, it's pretty much broken as a healer. Like, dude, like as long as he can't be killed in a single turn, he can just keep. Like late game, as long as if you can't kill Valsa in a single turn, you can't do anything. Oh yeah, I remember. I was talking about him before. Okay, they're runes. Okay, yeah. So yeah, oh, that's 0 damage. Wow. Yeah. So if you get rune as the character that get the star rune, you were pretty much fucked. Like, depending on the level you're facing him, the dude is just unbreakable. Because the main issue with fighting Wilmy when he's an NPC is that in the American version especially, the apprentices that are not on your party, they actually level up with the Japanese start progression, so they get a lot of stats ups that you don't get. And Wilmy is mostly going to get those in defense, attack, and health, because he doesn't do anything else outside of that. So what's going to happen? You're going to have a really bad time trying to damage him, especially because the main gimmick of the Star Rune is that it is actually a rune that increases defense. So yeah, since he lacks originally a spell that increases defense, if you get that thing, you were pretty much screwed. Like, no question. You pretty much flip your run, say goodbye to your character. Like, it's possible to defeat him, but yeah, I don't want you to develop a booster fighting him because of that. So strongly advise against it. Everyone's missing this fucking thing. Okay, as I was, it looks the main stick looks like it has absurdly high defense, and on top of that, it has access to a rare attack element that is lightning, so you can actually deal with certain enemies that no one else can. But outside of that, everyone else just has like a balance sheet. Like, you have their specialties, but everyone can pretty much deal with the entire game as their own character. While in games where you play with big parties, you will have those roles way more pronounced. Like, it's going to become obvious that you can use solo games, like for example doing Final Fantasy 1 with a white mage. Like, try that, you're pretty much going to does the same thing that game champs does from that. Like she has a reason where she pretty much almost goes crazy from trying to challenge run. But yeah, because they're supposed to be helped by the other members of the party that do the content. So yeah, the objective in RPG design is trying to understand what is important for your character role. Like it's not just simply a matter of doing something because you can. It's just how that fits in your game, like how that makes your character interesting to play. That's why I find one of them it's extremely interesting to analyze, for example, how roles and classes work on games where you have a single party member or a party member and some pseudo helper, or games where you have two or more party members and how they play off one another. Like there's a game that I like to play sometimes that's Berserk. That's also a game that is made for mobile. Like it has the version for the PC, like both Berserk 1 and 2. But it is focused on the mobile experience, so you're not going to get anything special from picking the PC version. Outside of having the accessibility of playing it from the PC. The main thing to look for. Let's save and let's go down. But yeah, back to Bird Barns. The main shtick with Bird Barns is that you play as a single character. In the first game you had a more limited amount of stats that you could use. But in the second game the creator varied a little more because the creator wants to work with extra systems. But yeah, in the first game there were some classes that present very well how the concept behind what role a class should play actually works in the game. So there's a class, I believe it is Saint, that has certain abilities that work better the less HP you have, and also synergizes really well with abilities that trigger when you take damage. So the Saint, while not having very high HP progression, has an actually really good reason to be taking damage. Like the Saint is kind of bullshit if you can get some combos going. Another example is the Angel. The Angels actually have a bunch of strong abilities that hit trigger when you get that scale with your armor. So while the Angels don't have very high HP, they get a lot of bonuses from having high armor and other stuff. And the Druid, for example, the Necromancer, for example, has extremely low HP, like as low as hell, but is focused on using barriers. Because barriers in that game are a secondary kind of currency for the barrier. So you have okay, I can kill motherfuckers fuckers. Okay, let me see. Oh, that's good memory. I didn't have the time. But yeah, and characters that rely on barriers generally have low HP because the main shtick of barriers is that they absorb one damage. So they don't absorb an amount of damage. They absorb one damage. Like they completely negate the damage of a single attack. So necromancers have a bunch of abilities and synergies that work around the fact that you have barriers working. And as such, you can create some nasty combos with that. Okay, attack that. Let's go down, forward, weakly to backward. This courtyard is a favorite spot of mine, you know. My old hand's not unlike yours. I'd run through the grass here. But don't you know? This grass too is just a memory. A memory of something gone. It's not a memory not unlike me. That very sense of the memory is everywhere around us. But right here, this spot, place your ear close to the ground and you can hear them all so clearly. Swimming through the roots below, far beneath the stone, the underside of the labyrinth. I've walked all those halls many times, and for each corridor, each dead end, I've given them all names. I have. Another riddle for the Hollow Sister. Do you know the name I gave this courtyard? Okay, I don't remember if I remember. Ah, fuck. Okay, I've saved. Like, let's try. You do? Then tell me the name. Why don't you? Liar! You don't know. Because I've never told a soul. Not even my own sister. But I suppose if it were my sister, just my sister, then it would be okay. The courtyard's name is Ferdinand. Don't forget it. Named everything here like so. The bend up ahead is Zimuth. Okay, Ferdinand leads to Zimuth. I'm going to take note of that. I don't know if it's going to come back later to bite my ass, but it's better to be safe than sorry. Okay, let me see. Ferdinand Courtyard. Zimuth Bend. Okay. And the corner just before stairway, further down, that's Hemwell. Hemwell corner. Okay. Henwell corner with an N. They all have names like that. And the rivers too. Letty and Styx. Their names I gave them. Oh, so she's older than she actually puts on. In Velvet's archive there was a book. A book with those names in it. And so I thought they were a fitting name for the rivers. Don't you think so too? The Styx is the other river, the one opposite from here. It used to be a place like Letty, but now it's consumed by the stillness. A vortex of labyrinths and cathedrals. If you keep heading below, that is where you will end up. I can't bring myself to go to a place like that. It's sickening to even think about it. Let alone to see what happens to the people who become lost there. A hollow monitor is a beast of bodies, of that which is material. Helic? And to overcome sticks? A fitting place to first prove oneself real. If you truly wish to go to sticks, you may use this. Obtain the Vox key. It's a single fleeting instance of the voice which enchants the labyrinth. Since you are my sister, I would trust you with it. If I were you, I would play hide and seek below Labyrinth and never go back. For the truth is, I have a hunch of just what is that waits at the end of this labyrinth. She disappeared. Okay. Fuck, I forgot those things I always do fucking work. Okay, that. No matter, you're just trying to my mouth. I can still hit you hard. Hold on. So yes, as I was saying, those are all different flavors of vanguards, like types of characters that work well with being on the front line. Signal again. Oh, I forgot that service. Okay. Minus a control spell with me. Ah, let's try that too. Yeah, let's try a lot of oh, this is okay. We did it. Let me just check. Okay, finished completing the map. So let's go for it. Like an example of an extremely fun class that I find in Berserk is the Taoist. The Taoist has the passive where abilities that have on-turn effects like poisons or burning, etc. that cause damage every turn. they cause half the damage in a single turn. So yeah, that was kind of have a fun way to break certain types of damage, because it can cause some real mayhem with a poison, for example. In Dark Souls, like the systems of the first ones are like deceptively simple. Like they look very simple on the surface, but the creator of the game pretty much tries to find every single way to cook an egg. Like you have a very small amount of stats and types of damage and stats effects, and yet still the creator of the game finds a way to make every single one of them useful, like every single one of them interesting to interact with. It's pretty much an entire new game, whichever character you take. What's the English version of that? Like, using every part of the... Ooh! That, I don't know. Using every part of the ox. Okay. In the sequel, the author does increases the amount of systems you can use, and with that creates a bunch of new ways to mess around in the game, and new ways to play around with the systems. So yeah, you're going to have a lot of fun. If you can like go through the surface simplicity of it. It is simple but not uncomplicated. It is very to the point, but there is a lot of depth to it. Like you can learn a lot of stuff from doing the whole process of learning everything. Especially because since the nature of the game is being random shot runs, you're going to get a lot of mileage from simply trying around with different classes. And also every time you make a run, you can dismantle your characters, because to graft their body parts into new characters. Because one of the things of the game is that you are not playing as living heroes. You are actually playing as a necromancer that is stealing the bodies of fallen warriors and monsters, etc. Like a lot of quests you can play as a composed of monsters, and reviving them using magic to make them continue to fight a undead king. That he himself can also reanimate corpses. So it's pretty much a war of attrition between the necromancers and the undead king that's trying to conquer the world. So you like certain stats for a character or certain specific abilities that you can take them out after you finish a round and give them to another character. So they get that as their starting gear for the next run. Whoa, so much yeah, I really did it right by not by using it instead of making a direct attack. say, Annette is like what, 4 to 5 levels behind everyone else, and they're really holding up really well. Oh, those fuckers, okay. We can do anything fast. Oh fuck, they resisted! Try ASP weapon. Oh, wait, you don't have mines attack. Okay, let's use elemental fire. Somebody! So annoying. Ooh, looky! Why roll low? Another example of like classes working in specifically interesting ways. Going back to Solitary Cup, one of the farmer classes hyper specific abilities and learning flaws, you can get the sorcerer Sorcerer is a illusionist class, and the main shtick is that they actually have, instead of having normal healing and spell damage abilities, they actually have hypnotism abilities. So they do a specific effect. Oh, what? So every time they get, they use one of their special abilities, they will put a specific action card in the enemy's deck. So what happens is that the enemy now has a random chance of doing an action that benefits you on their turn. So yeah, their entire game plan when playing with this class is trying to stack as much of those as possible, because the more time you spend with this character, the harder for the enemies to actually do shit against you. That's all. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, finally. Okay, hey! Yeah, I have to deal with the graveyard first. Great. Now I just need to see what's in this room. Ah, Grand Lift 1. The light elevator is here. It looks like it's no longer working. Ah! Sister, the Grand Lift is most certainly non-operational. It seems to be stuck on a far, far below us. Within the second circle of the labyrinth, that is. The more I dwell on it, the more I feel pains of it. Our resistance not a part of the labyrinth just as this liquid. And just as I lend a hand to my fellow sisters, so too should I lend a hand with this. I must make a pilgrimage to the land of the dreaming in the south, so that this lift will rise once more. Perhaps we will run into each other again. And perhaps the lift will take you once more. Okay, this character is going to become just like the first boss. The hermit. A magnificent gate stands before you. Will we use Vox key here? Yes. Uh-oh. A faint song moves the gates. Ah, different tiles. Great. Oh, the frame rate also improved. Like there was something that was probably hitting the performance in there. Interdimensional gate. Okay, someone in here. Ah, who it is? Greetings, falling from the center of the labyrinth. Is this our first meeting from beyond the border of life and death? Here at the crossroads of all rivers. In the old stories, Styx was the river of the dead. So isn't it fitting that we'd meet here? A meandering soul and her carol? But that meandering soul, she's not here. She wishes to not cross the boundary. And if she does not cross, then neither can you. I have a labor for you. The one who calls you Hollow Sister, bring her here. If you can sing with her in unison, the rivers here will part. Take the jar of sealing with you. Uh-oh. If she refuses to go quietly, that jar should convince her. Now go, Fraulein. And do not return until you find her again. Okay, I'll have to return myself. Fuck. To sing with her in unison. A simple task, or a trial of will and spirit, of her own convictions. That shadow may be cast from no other than your hollow shell. But how she sucks away from the lives that moves sticks. For the favor of the black rabbit, is breaking your sister's trust worth the weight of it? Consider for a moment what crossing the river of the dead means. If you let it in Styx, are rivers of the Then the riverbed must be a menagerie of bones. A place so dark, shadows cannot be reflected. Just the place for a phantom to haunt. Don't you think? Automaton. Sarah's left. Fuck! Okay, but I don't know what to do. Okay, I've taken notes of what she has said. I will try to convince her. Alchemy. Are you stuck? Ah, finally. A little rabbit is stuck in the mud? What a pleasant surprise. I did think I'd ruin someone like you. May I ask what someone such as yourself is doing here? In search of something? Or of someone? Or maybe you don't even know what you're doing. I mean, I completely understand if you haven't decided what you're doing yet. By nature, you could say labyrinths are designed to confuse their travelers, to obscure the truth. Oh, I almost forgot to introduce myself. I am Lily, the Chimera Witch. And one could assume you are the labyrinth's monitor, right? I mean, that's what they say of the dolls that have horns, isn't it? And horns make the beast, right? Horns, horns. Twin tails, two are like horns, are they not? Yes. That is right. That's you and I see eye to eye. There's two kinds of stories regarding labyrinths, you know? Either you travel a labyrinth to get to the center of it, or you travel it to escape from its center. So which way do you think you're going? Oh, you're going to the center, huh? Well, to the center of the exit. It's all the same, isn't it? Because in the end they are both valid solutions to a puzzle. And a labyrinth is just that, a puzzle to be solved. But this puzzle is currently broken, with no way forward. Gee, that's just too bad. If only someone could help you out here. Someone who knows this labyrinth ins and outs very well. Well, I suppose a great photographer such as myself could you give you a little hint? But you have to promise to pay me back at some point, okay? So, would you like my assistance? I promise it will be worth it. Fuck, I haven't said it. Okay, I know she's going to fuck me later, but I'm curious now. It's a deal then! And don't you worry, I will collect payments later. Here, consider this gift from little old me. Obtain skeleton key. I made that myself, pretty crafty, huh? Use it anywhere you think seems a little strange around here. And it will tear a hole through the fabric of the labyrinth. Lets you bypass the rules a little, so to speak. You certainly have been getting a lot of key items lately. Funny how that is. There, I'll give you another one, just for fun. It's an exploding key. Use that one from your file menu and something really cool will happen. That's all I have for you today, but I'm sure some few will come in handy. Why am I helping you? Jeez, do you not appreciate my help? I just think it could make things more interesting, that's all. That the architects can have all the fun. Now, if you excuse me, I have something to attend to down here still. We will run into each other again, soon enough. Until then, toodaloos! She disappeared. Okay. Like, the person at the bar warned me against it, but I'm not curious. Am I probably going to get a pretty bad ending because of that? Probably. But what's the fun into not fucking up? So yeah, I know two places where this key is going to work. So let's do it. Let's go to the left. Okay. Signal gem. Let me test something. We've got one. Okay, thank God they didn't use stealth. Oh, for fuck's sake, not an eye. Detonate? Okay, yeah, even if the resistance is gonna have to do that. Just for safety, I'm going to save another file, right? I really did a lot of stupid stuff that's going to fuck me up later. so now let's properly use worms as they were supposed to be used. Don't use spells, don't use spells, don't use spells. The point of worm is that you should infect the most enemies possible before actually activating their effect. What the fuck are you missing so much? Detonate. Is doing so much. My external drive almost fell from my computer. I remember how to hit people. Finally. A door has opened. Oh, look. Oh my. Sister, what are you doing here? I didn't know you were the one to walk on the underside. That is, that's Labyrinth's backstage. Shaft. Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm sorry for that. What the fuck? What does it absorb? Let's see your MP. Okay, looks like it's only a set of functions. Resume, they say the light of Abraxas does not reach here. God's blind spot. But is that really true? Masters have many agents. But always on your toes. Brawler? Oh, this place is huge. I forgot it doesn't take damage from swords. Transaction weapons. You must be joking. I like that there's a deeper beat to this labyrinth thing than the other one. Remember on. Then fire. Okay, I'm really facing this kind of enemy, so I'm less and losing their support because, yeah, they cause more damage. One of the houses is closer than the other. Does it have any serious stuff? Okay, I need 2 heals. Okay. yeah. Oh, it's a low intelligence. Kind of annoying, but not so much. Like, I'm not making to be causing much damage to this fight, so yeah, we'll deal with it. We have a lot of life. Oh! Oh yeah, the whole way to get kind of at least Oh, I heard Joe. I ran into the entrance there? No. It happened. There's a guy with the bigger potato and even with the mouth. There's been sights of him walking around the spot in the back stage. No one was taken from that arm has ever come back alive. Oh, for fuck's sake. Lurking around. I'm trying to just get back to the shooting stage. Let's heal everyone. Let's see how much money I have. Hey, I got a lot of money.